All right, good Thursday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Griffin Hardy here with an update on your forecast. Starting things off with a look at the Queen City of the Tesh Cam. Cloudier outside. Sunshine's trying to peek through those clouds. Having a bit of a hard time doing so because there is some more moisture in the atmosphere higher up than yesterday. So you can see all the clouds, which are showing up pretty well in the infrared satellite picture this morning. Got one little downpour that is right there near Morgan City, closer to St. Mary Parish. That is the only rain that we have in our area for now. But this afternoon, the rain coverage will be pretty widespread, I think, much more so than yesterday. We didn't pick up much of any rain at all for most of the area, but we will likely get widespread downpours later today. It will be hot before those downpours, before they start coming in. Temperatures are already pretty warm, upper 70s, lower 80s to start the day. 81 your temperature in Lafayette. Dew points really high as well, even for this time of year and this part of the world. 77 to 78. That's a very high dew point. Really anything above 75 is what I would consider stifling, and that's about where we are right now with dew points around 77, 78 degrees. The pattern is beginning to shift. Again, we're seeing better rain chances today because this same area of high pressure aloft that was over us yesterday is now beginning to move a little bit farther towards the north, which means just a little bit more support for pop-up thunderstorms. We have essentially a big blob of moisture that's moving in, a very broad area of low pressure, and the National Hurricane Center has even given this a slight chance of development, but it's very low, I think at just 10%, and kind of like last week where we had that little area of interest in the Gulf. More importantly for us, it doesn't really matter whether or not it develops. What is more important is just that all the moisture that's going to come with it is going to bring some heavy rain. Starting today into the afternoon, into the evening, we will likely get some heavy downpours, as well as for Friday, really deep moisture in place. So I think we'll see even more downpours, most likely for Friday. You notice by Saturday, the moisture begins to lighten up a little bit, and into Sunday is when we begin to dry back out and revert back to classic summer with just pop-up summer downpours, if anything. But for later today, it is going to be pretty rainy, most likely not before midday. It will be pretty hot before midday. Those feels like temperatures in the lower 100s by that point. But here comes the rain, really widespread and pretty heavy at times at around 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. Be on the lookout for that on your way home from work or school later today. Into later tonight, things stay pretty quiet and mostly cloudy. Here comes that next round of rain, potentially early tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon. Definitely a better rain chance overall for these next couple of days with the deeper moisture in place. We will likely pick up around 1 to 2 inches of rain as a result. Not enough to merit a risk of flooding, but a good soaking of rain on the way for sure as we get closer to the weekend. Not quite so hot the next couple of days as a result. Heat index maxing out near 95, 96 Friday, Saturday. We are going to heat back up early next week, though. As the sunshine comes out Monday, Tuesday, those feels like temperatures will be back up into the mid 100s for the early part of next week. So here's how it looks in your 7-day forecast. Rain chances very good today through around Sunday, and then dry next week.